What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the episode of Prince's World. And today, this thing is finally getting another repair. And let me tell you something. It's literally the next day after we gave the Jeep its sending off. And let me tell you, I'm feeling so happy. Like, fixing that Jeep was like an accomplishment to me. That was the first time I did a front-wheel drive transmission replacement. And let me tell you, I feel good. Like, the music is still playing in my head, but it's whatever. But anyway, now it's the Rams' chance. I don't know if this will be a sending off for Rich, but hey, we'll just have to wait and see. But enough talk. Let's get on the repair. And I hope you guys remember that in the last video I promised you that we'll have a new torque converter for the Ram. And if you've been keeping up with the Instagram, you will know that it came in. Now, we got the parts, we got the vehicle, so let's see what's keeping us from fixing this vehicle. Oh shoot, I broke a sensor. It's down there too. So that other Jeep has it. Stop! It's now time for a session of Prince Teaches. In this session of Prince Teaches, we'll teach about the installation of a torque converter. When installing a torque converter, many people get it wrong, which should cause many problems after installation of the transmission. So the first thing you want to do is remove your old torque converter. Keep a drain pan in case any transmission fluid comes out. And just like that, we have it out. Now the next thing you want to do is grab your new torque converter like the one you see here. Now a good note to consider is to install your torque converter with transmission fluid in it. Installing it dry may not cause problems in the long run, but it does shorten the life because there will be a brief moment in which the torque converter spins without any lubrication. And if you want to get the full life out of your torque converter, I advise that you do this. Now when you install the training fluid, you will notice it'll begin to seep to the bottom. That's because the training fluid is filling every orifice of the internals of the torque converter, just like it would an oil filter. Now this is where installation becomes critical. You'll notice this tooth on this side as you would on this side. Now I want you to take notice of the two gaps in the neck of the torque converter. These are made so that the torque converter sits properly inside the bell housing. Now here's where the critical moment happens. When you go to install the torque converter, always line up the gaps inside the neck of the torque converter to the teeth inside the bell housing. Also, watch your fingers, because when you get those things jammed up between the teeth of the torque converter and the neck of the bell housing, it can be a very painful experience. I would know. I've done it many times. Now here's an example of the gaps of the torque converter not lining up with the teeth of the bell housing. The torque converter sits too far outside the bell housing, which will cause installation of the transmission to be darn near impossible. Now when this happens, the fix is quite simple. Just remove the torque converter, reevaluate, and then reinstall again. The torque converter should literally just sink in, just like so. Another way to know that your torque converter is seated in properly is that you'll notice a lip form from the bell housing when the torque converter is seated in properly. And with that, you successfully installed your torque converter. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this session of Prince Teaches. Now, back to the repair. So everybody, it's the next day. And unfortunately, it won't be in this episode that we fix up the Ram completely. I know, it sucks, but it is what it is. Since the tax season started happening, things have not been going my way. I've had a lot more busy and things to take care of, but you know, it is what it is. But I promise you guys, in the next episode, we will fix up this Ram completely and take it for the test drive. But with that being said, that's me for today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your bell notification to be notified when I upload a new video. And also, if you want to be up to date with the happenings of this Ram, then check me out on Instagram at Prince's World. But with that being said, until next time, Prince out. Thank you.